What's up, everyone? Just going to be doing a quick little trade breakdown. I'm going to try and do these daily, but obviously that's going to be quite difficult. But I'm going to try my best and see if I can help you guys out a little bit. So we're just going to get started with AUD CAD. AUD CAD right now is mainly moving sideways. Our swing low is right here. Our swing high is right here. We're essentially still playing within that range. So until one of these gets taken, we're essentially playing within a range. So that means that we're not going to be looking for any trades right now, followed by AUD CHF. It's kind of similar. This is our swing low, our swing high. We're sort of playing within the range, but we are breaking to the downside internally. So if you are looking to trade internally, you can look for shorts from this level right there. So you can look for shorts and try and trade that all the way down. So that's AUD CHF. Essentially, my bias is to look for shorts, but do keep in mind that we are playing within that range. So there is a lower probability of your trade playing out. Then AUD JPY. Now, you've probably seen it. All the JPY pairs right now are kind of moving upwards. I'll show you guys in a second. But right now, AUD JPY looks to be moving bullish. So you could look for longs from this demand zone. The expectation right now is for price to basically trade back into that demand zone. And then if you're a day trader, you should look for a confirmation, basically a shift in structure, and then you can look for longs from here, or you could look for shorts into demand. Anyways, I'm personally going to be waiting for price to come back into demand, and then I'm going to be looking for longs from right here. Then AUD NZD is kind of moving sideways right now. So the buys is still to take out that high. I'm actually, I got stopped out at break even on this pair. But basically, you have your high, you have your low, your higher high, your higher low. The expectation is to create a new higher high. But we're still playing sideways. So right now, nothing's happening so far. So we're just going to wait and see what happens. I got stopped out at break even. My entry was right there. But we hit 1-to-1, and that's when I moved my stop to break even. So I got tagged in at 1-to-1, then I got stopped out at break even. Now it's back up to 1 to 1.5, something like that. I know there's still a lot of members in our community that are in this trade, so let's hope it hits take profit soon. Then AUD USD is currently bearish in a downtrend, so we're trending down right now. You can clearly see that we're just following order flow right now. So if you were to look for trades on this pair, I would look for shorts right there. Look to trade a continuation trade. If you're more of a swing trader like me, you could take an entry like so, and you could just look for a risk entry on that 75 level right there. So yeah, once again, if you're a day trader, you could also look for shorts right there. Then there's CAD CHF. CAD CHF, it's mainly moving sideways for me right now, so I'm not really looking to get involved on CAD CHF. CAD JPY, like I said, the JPY pairs are all trending up right now. You could look for longs from this demand zone right here, and the expectation is basically to come back into that demand zone. So if you're a day trader, you could look for shorts back into demand, and then you could look for longs from here. Swing traders like myself, we're going to be looking for longs from this level. Do keep in mind, however, that there is imbalance below there, and this could be seen as liquidity. So do keep in mind that it is a little bit of a lower probability setup to be looking for longs from here. That does not mean that it's invalid, though. Just make sure that whatever you're doing fits your plan. So once again, quickly to summarize, there's imbalance right there. So there's a lower probability of this demand zone holding. But essentially, I'm going to be looking for longs from right here. And you could look for shorts back into demand if you're a day trader. Then there's, let's see, CHF JPY is very similar to CAD JPY. It does look a lot better though. Like there's not a lot of liquidity over there. It all got taken. Then there's your break to the upside. So I'm going to be looking for longs from this level. Once again, if you're a day trader, you can look to trade shorts into that. All right, so Euro AUD, I was looking for shorts from this level. I deleted my order because I had my entry sitting right there, and we got real close, and then got real close to take profit. So I deleted my order. I do know that there's a couple of members who kept it and who got tapped in right now and who are now running risk-free. So the expectation is basically to take out this low. So if you're a day trader, look for shorts, look to take out that low, look for continuations, and then once you get that break in structure, look for longs back into supply. Once again, I missed my trade on this pair, but still looks really nice. Euro CAD, I'm in this trade right now. I did a little breakdown on YouTube last night. It's getting really close to take profit. I know it's really hard to resist the urge to not take out your position right now, but I've seen it happen so many times where people take out their position right here and then end up closing it for a 2.3R instead of a full 3R, which in the long run messes with your edge. So let it play out if you're in the straight like me. Don't look at it too much. Anyways, the expectation is to take out that low. That's still the expectation. So if you're a day trader, look for shorts to continue to target that low. If you're a swing trader like myself, you're probably most likely involved in this trade too. But if you're a swing trader right now, I wouldn't really get involved in any trade other than the one that we're already in. And then there's Euro CHF. Well, there's not a lot going on in Euro CHF. It's kind of playing within a range. We are following bearish order flow right now. So if you are a day trader, I would say look for shorts right now. Euro GBP. Well, my analysis was that we took out these lows with that wick. My expectation was to basically break that high and then look for longs instead. Right now, nothing's really happening yet. If you're in that short position, that's totally valid too. If you're looking for shorts from right here, that's totally valid. But based on my experience and knowing that once a liquidity sweep like that takes place, there's usually a higher chance of price reversing. Next up is Euro JPY. Looking for longs on Euro JPY either from that level right there, or if you want to wait for the liquidity to get taken, you could target that demand zone down here. If you're a day trader, once again, you can now look for shorts back into demand. So you could look for shorts all the way down into demand. If you're a swing trader like myself, you could look for longs from this level or this level right there. Euro NZD. Euro NZD is currently moving sideways. There's nothing really to say about this pair right now. Euro USD is moving bearish very nicely. So I am going to be looking for shorts from that supply zone right there. If you're a day trader, you could still look for longs back into supply. If you're a swing trader like myself, we're going to be looking for shorts from that supply zone right there. So yeah, Euro USD is moving along very nicely. GBP AUD is kind of playing within a range right now. You can clearly see that this is your swing high, your swing low, your swing high. We're kind of playing within that range right now. So I'd like to see either one of these go before I'm going to identify a bias on this pair. GBP CAD is very similar to Euro CAD if you're in a short position. Let me pull up Euro CAD again. It's very similar to that one. Then GBP CHF, playing within a range. Nothing to really say about that. GBP NZD, same thing, playing within a range. GBP USD hit take profit last week, or this week actually, if you guys were involved in that. This was a really nice trade. This one hit take profit, very solid trade, and we're just looking to continue that bearish order flow right now, right? So I would say look for shorts from that level or from any of these levels above. So the expectation is for GU to continue bearish right now. NZD CAD playing within range, nothing to say about that. Still playing within this low and that high, so I'm essentially just waiting for one of these to go. NZD CHF is kind of similar to the earlier CHF pairs we discussed, but essentially you could look for shorts from that level. Do keep in mind that there's a lot of liquidity here, so there's a lower probability of that holding. If you were to look for a trade, I would look for shorts from this level. Then NZD JPY also playing within a range. NZD USD is very similar to Euro USD. You could look for shorts from that level right there. That's what I would do. Basically looking to continue that bearish order flow. And then there's USD CAD. I'm not really looking to get involved in USD CAD right now, mainly because there's no solid demand zone I'm looking to get back into, except for maybe that one. So if you're a day trader, you could look for shorts now back into demand. If you're a swing trader, I would say look for longs from right there. Then there's USD CHF. I'm still waiting on a trade on this pair, so I'm looking to take a long off of that demand zone. Once again, if you're a day trader, look for shorts back into that demand zone. Once we tap that demand zone, I'm going to be looking for longs. Then there's UJ. Well, I was looking to take a long trade on UJ, but it looks like it's gone really far. So I'm most likely going to stay out. Once again, if you're a day trader, look for shorts back into demand, and then look for longs once you tap demand. And then last but not least, there's gold. Gold did make a small break of structure. I wouldn't even really consider that a break because it's a wick. But if you are a day trader, you could look for shorts right there. Do keep in mind that you are going against the overall trend, so it is a little bit more risky. But right now, I don't really see anything on gold, so I'm staying out of gold. So that's it for today.